What is going on, everybody? Scary Spikes here. Thank you for joining me once again on Friday Night Magic. And today, as you can see, we're going to be playing a white, green, and black Abzan life gain deck. And this seems okay. It's not a bad start. We don't have all the colors that we need, but that's okay. I'm going to start it off with a Guildgate and pass the turn. So hopefully we get a swamp or another land of some sorts. It would be nice to have a swamp in order to play either of these two cards here, but so far we've got the white and green, and we'll be able to play our wall. Okay, well that's not a land, but it's a good card. So let's go ahead and play that. It looks like we're going to be playing against some kind of red deck here, so let's start it off with a wall. He's probably going to have some hasty creatures, which we will be able to block with our O4 if that is the case. Unfortunately, we're not drawing any land here, so we'll see what happens on the following turn. Hopefully we get some land. Basically, the idea of this deck is just to gain a bunch of life and make a bunch of angels and just overwhelm our opponents. And there's something, so we can play that. And why don't we play a Satyr Wayfinder? Might as well. I'm going to get some land into play, hopefully. There is a Plains. Beautiful. So we will have 4 land to work with next turn, which is going to be really nice. We'll be able to put down this thing, Doubling Season, the turn after, hopefully. But I don't want to be putting these guys into play quite yet. We have a card in here called Seance, which allows us to bring in token copies of cards that we have put into our graveyard. And that's really good. Drawing a forest there too, that's pretty sweet. And we have 2 white sources, so I am just going to play the forest. And I'm just going to go to attacks. He's playing red-green, it looks like here. So I'm a little worried that he might have something big, although quite surprised at the same time, by the same token, that he didn't have any kind of mana acceleration in the form of let's say a Satyr Wayfinder or maybe a Cultivate. So I guess we can play the Necromancer's Assistant. We don't really have much else that we want to play at this point. Next turn, if we don't have anything else, we will play the Doubling Season. And then hopefully we get something like a Seance or something, which is just going to make us go off. So that would be nice. Seance with this and a Palaka Worm, for instance, is pretty insane. And we do want to abuse the crap out of our abilities, our Enter the Battlefield abilities. Speaking of Palaka Worm, here he is, and it looks like we're adding another color to our opponent's deck here. He's playing black as well as green and red, so very interesting. Tricolor so far. I'm wondering if he's maybe playing a 5-color deck and he's just kind of color screwed at this point. But he's not saying anything, so there you go. Why don't we just go ahead and play a land? And then we're just going to attack, because why not? We might as well. And depending on what he does here, he's going to shock one. Alright, what's he going to shock? So, do I play this right now? Sacrifice a creature? Do I have anything else in here that I can bring in? I got the Palaka Worm, that would be kind of funny. Let's do that. Let's bring in the Palaka Worm. And let's sacrifice this thing, because he's going to kill it anyway. So, that's fine. And we're not playing the Doubling Season quite yet, but I don't know, maybe that was a mistake. Maybe I should have played the Doubling Season, but the fact that we'll be able to have a Palaka Worm and another Necromancer's Assistant next turn is pretty sweet, regardless. And neither of them will be a token, so not like the Doubling Season would have helped there if we could have played it. Unfortunately, our opponent having only played a shock so far this turn, or this game, rather. And there goes the Necromancer's Assistant, and there we go. We gain some life. We draw another Palaka Worm. My god. Okay. Well, unfortunately we can't attack with either of these, but we can attack with our little Satyr here, so let's do some more damage. It's only 1. Not a big deal. I can't remember if I have Craterhoof Behemoth in here or not, but nevertheless, let's play that Doubling Season. And this is looking pretty dangerous for our opponent here. Unfortunately, he hasn't really been playing much. And even if he does play something here, Warstorm Surge, yeah, it's a little late for that, I think. I think he's just going to be overwhelmed here. And oh my god, there's another one. Well, let's go to combat. See what happens. I mean, no sense. I guess I could just play another one. I mean, there's no sense in playing these right now just because I don't have the proper cards to really take advantage of it. I could do it if he ends up, you know, dealing a lot of damage to my face, but then we can just get some more land and play another Palaka Worm and we'll gain another 7 life. So I'm not entirely worried. And there's a Palaka Worm of his own, so very interesting. He's going to do 7 damage to something. I actually hope it's this Palaka Worm. Yep, there we get the draw card. Very nice. And we draw a land, so that's pretty good. We'll probably be able to play our own Palaka Worm next turn. 1, 2, 3. No, I don't think we will. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Does he cost 6 or 7? 7. Well, that's unfortunate. What to play? Why don't we play that? Just to see what we get. Hopefully we do get some land off of that. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with the white source. Although we do have quite a bit of that already. So we'll play that, and next turn we get to play our own Palaka Worms. So I'm not too concerned here. He can hit us for 7, we're gonna go back down to 20, not a big deal. And like I said, I can't remember if I have Craterhoof Behemoth in this deck or not. But if we don't, then I'm sure we can figure out another way. The Seance, I'm pretty sure we do have a Seance though, because otherwise there wouldn't be these two. I haven't played this deck in quite a while, and yes, it is the same deck that I played last time I played Abzan Life Gain on the channel here, so if you remember seeing that. Sorry if I'm talking a little bit fast, I'm just jacked up a little bit on late night coffee, so there you go. That's what happens when you have coffee pretty late. I just came home from work too, and I was very, very busy. He's thinking about attacking. There he goes. 4 cards in hand, wondering if he's got anything else. I'm not going to bother blocking, there's no point. We're at plenty of life. He's at 13. Is he going to play anything else? Might as well. No, okay, he's not playing anything else. So we do have our own Palaka Worm. We're going to go back up to... Oh my god. Well, I'll let the fun begin, guys. Here we go. We're going to be getting, I believe, 3 angels per turn. So I really can't complain. This is a really good way to go off. So let's attack with everything. He's probably got a shock. I mean, I'm pretty sure he's got something. Does he have anything? No, he does not. The thing is, I need to gain 4 life. Oh, we do gain 4 life with this guy. Okay, sweet. Let's do it. And end of our turn, we're going to be getting 3 tokens. Oh man, this deck is crazy. 4 tokens even. Oh wow. That's insane. Alright. Well, have fun swinging with your Palaka Worm. That's... Wow. I was expecting 3 because... Yeah, there he's gone. I was expecting 3, right? Because you get 1 from that. Then you get 1 from that and 1 from that. I don't know how I got 4. Maybe my maths are just bad. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. My maths are definitely bad. There's the Plains. Let's go ahead and play that. And I think we just win here. I think we just win here. Not like it matters. I'm just going to attack with everything. Wow, guys. A decisive game number 1. Hopefully game number 2 goes better than this. Well, better. It can't get much better. Moving on to game number 2. Alrighty, here we are for game number 2 against Doko 21? Maybe it's Taco. I'm pretty sure it's Taco 21. That's gotta be it. Oh, we got the Gristlebrand in here as well. That's pretty sweet. And fistful of lands as well. Let's keep this hand. Hopefully Taco 21 isn't playing too aggressive of a deck. There we go. Top land, I like that. That works for me. Nice. Drawing the Monastery here. Monastery, Lone Missionary. Sweet. Jeez, I told you guys it was a long, busy day. I told you. Didn't believe me, did you? Ah, he is not a monastery. Alright. We got nothing. Let's play a wall. Let's see what we get. Monastery. Oh my god. Yeah, man, I gotta get more sleep. This is the thing. Wow, there's that. So we've got our combo pieces. Now we just need enough mana to play both. Well, we have enough to play this. We just don't have the green source to play that. So hopefully, we don't even have the green source to play that to get more lands. So I'm kind of worried. He's gonna cultivate though. And what is he gonna grab? Okay. There seems to be a bit of a theme here. Green, black, and red. Although I haven't seen red from him. There's another land. It's not a green source though, which is kind of meh. So I think what I do is I just play this. I don't see a reason to gain life right now. So I'll pass the turn. And hopefully we get a green source next turn, because if not, that'll be a no bueno for us. What has he got here? He's got another cultivate. Wow. He's got some decent acceleration here. I can't remember if I have Cultivate in here. I don't think I do. But, yeah, we need a green source pretty badly. Though, with enough black sources, we can end up just playing this guy later on. But I don't know if I'm going to survive that. Oh, well, speaking of black sources. We're just going to play that and pass the turn. We might as well. I don't want to give too much information away right now. I think next turn, if we don't draw a green source, I'll finally play this. And then we can at least make a token. Get a bit more aggressive. But I don't really see the need to get very aggressive here. He's not getting very aggressive right now, so... Well, there you go. There's a doubling season, so we're about to see some action. This is going to be the Double Link season face-off here. The DS Mirror, okay, so... We have ourselves a Necromancer's Assistant. I don't know if that's really a good thing right now or not, but nonetheless, I think... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 land. Well, we can't play both, but we can play that. At least we're set up for the following turns, so hopefully we get some kind of green source. I really hope we get green. If we get at least one green source, we can play either of our 2 green cards. And we're at 5. We're going to be 6 land, so we're going to be 1 short. Alright, here we go. Masked Admirers. Drawing him a card. Seems good, right? And a 2/2 Scion. Okay. I can dig it. Oh god, really? Are you kidding me right now? That's so brutal, man. Alright, let's play land. Do we play our 3/1? I swear to god, if we play this thing and we get a forest in our goddamn graveyard, I'm gonna be pretty pissed. I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna be pretty pissed. But I guess we can play both, and we might as well at this point, because he's going to be attacking, so we need to be able to have some blockers. You kept... Oh my god. You gotta be kidding me right now. 3 green sources? Calm blue oceans. Calm blue oceans. Let's play our monastery. Gain some life. Get an angel. And hopefully he doesn't have any tokens, because that's going to blow. That's really going to suck, man. What do we got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's the reprisal, getting rid of the token. Well, at least it's the token and not Grizzlebrand, right? So, there you go. 4, 5, 6, 7. This guy's going to cost 8. That's brutal. That is brutal. Revealed cards. Okay. Oh man, I wonder if he's got the Aegis Angel combo with this thing, which is pretty stupid. I'm pretty sure he does, otherwise there would be no reason to put this card in this deck. So good to know that. He might have an Aegis Angel. So basically what Aegis Angel does is it gives another target indestructible as long as Aegis Angel is alive, right? And Palisade Giant redirects any damage that would be done to your creatures or you to Palisade Giant. Well, if you try to do any damage to the Angel to kill it, so that the giant doesn't have indestructible, you can't, because all that damage gets redirected to the giant, who is indestructible. You get what's going on there? So basically all your dudes, including yourself, you're invulnerable. So the only way to really get rid of it is just straight up kill effects, which is really, really hard to do if you're not playing the colors of good kill effects. So not doing very well here. I'll play another one of those, because why the hell not? If we get another life source thingy, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. One more land would be awesome. I'm not going to swing. If we get another way of gaining life, we're going to get 2 angels, which is going to be good. But that 10/10 Hydra scares the shit out of me. I'm not going to joke about that. It does scare the shit out of me. There's a Seance. Well, he's pretty much playing exactly the same deck we are. Although I haven't really seen any life gain on his side of the table yet, but perhaps he's missing the life gain and we're missing the Seance. So there you go. He's going to be swinging with that 10/10. Man, that's scary. Well, question is, do I want to take 10 damage? I don't think that I do. I could double block a Scion. Is it worth it though? Yeah, I'll block a Scion. Scion down. There's a Seance. That card is bad, man. But I mean, it's good on this side of the table. It's bad on the... Ooh. Hello, tokens. I can like triple block his Hydra now. Yes! Value! Going straight to Value Town here, guys. Okay, we get 2 tokens. That's not too bad. We can stop his smaller dudes, but we can't stop his Hydra yet. That is, I mean, we can block it, but that's not going to do much. I'm surprised he doesn't have any life gain dudes taking super advantage of this thing right now, because I would. I mean, like, if I had any more life gain dudes. And a Seance, for that matter. Does it really matter? Alright. This might be painful. Alright, let's block like that. Let's block like this. And let's block like that. So just avoid taking some of that damage. Kill his guys. I mean, they're gonna end up coming back if he plays a creature spell anyway. Drawing him cards, but yeah, I might as well, right? Save the damage. I mean, we're still at 28, which is pretty damn good. And they come back. There you go. Coming back with Seance. Ooh! That's a tasty little morsel. Let's do that. Let's do it. Fuck it. I got nothing to lose. I got just 2 of these and two flyers. Bye-bye. Let's start the game all over again, if you don't mind. There goes that Seance. Thank God. That Seance was getting kind of annoying. He must be kind of pissed, though. He had a pretty good board. What you got, bro? 2 cards in hand. That's what you got. Okay. Come on, green source. Oh, God. Look, this thing's gonna get, you know... This thing's gonna get us more green sources in the graveyard. I'm pretty sure. What is it? Yeah, well, there was a green source. Second from the top. Man, I'm having some shitty luck here, but at least we've got an attacker. And we still seem to be ahead in the life total here, which I'm really surprised, considering he had that Hydra for, what, 3 turns? 4 turns? There's the giant. He's gonna get the Master Admirers back. That's a problem. Card advantage is a problem, and I should know. I play in a zombie deck in EDH, so yeah. He's gonna play it. Okie dokie. Well, that's problematic. That's not really helping us here. I think I'm gonna save it, to be honest. I need another land. If I get another land, I can just play Grizzlebrand and I'll be fine. 3, 5, 7. Yeah, I need 1 more land, man. So, I don't know. I don't really need the life right now, and he's only going to be hitting me for like 5. I'm not going to bother attacking. If anything, he'll probably just hit me for 2, because... Well, unless he forgets that the damage gets redirected to Palisade Giant, in which case he would probably attack with both. That'd be the smart thing to do. So he's cultivating. Man, that cultivate is good. What is that, like the 3rd one now? Like, let me... No, that's the wrong pile. Yeah, man, he's had 3 cultivates. That's pretty scary. But I'm glad we got rid of some of his most important stuff. The Seance, the Hydra. I have no idea why he would play that Angel, though. There's a Michaeloth, which would have been bad with the doubling season out, for sure. I think I need another board clear and then 1 more land. Although, if I just get another land and he doesn't get rid of this somehow with Reprisal, then that'll be good. Because this guy's got lifelink anyway, and I can just keep hitting away, and plus he flies. Do I want to block? There's no point. Let's go ahead and hit me for 2. Oh, man. Well, that'll draw us a card. That's a start. I hope it's a land. Oh, sweet mother of God. Look at that, guys. Look at that. And... do I want to play this? Am I worried about blockers right now? Yeah, fuck it. I'll play that. And then I'll play this thing. Like, at this point, I think I just have to stay alive long enough. There's a forest. Sweet. And we draw the forest, and we play this dude. I think at this point I just want to stay alive long enough to play this guy. Hopefully he doesn't get eradicated somehow. I mean, he's got one card in hand. I'm crossing my toes that it's not a reprisal, because a reprisal would really hurt. There's his 2 tokens. Fortunately enough, though, if we can get this thing out and it not dying is a big benefit for us, then we are... Well, it not dying will be a big benefit for us. Then we'll be able to get some life, which is good, and we'll be able to turn this game around. I mean, and we're still at 30 and he's at 22, which is, you know, pretty good. There's the... Well, why wouldn't you play that before, though? Or, yeah, he's just gonna play another one. That's friggin' scary, man. That is friggin' scary. Alright. So he's gonna attack. I think he's gonna attack. He might as well. I mean, I am just gonna block 3. It doesn't even matter. Well, I might as well block that, right? And I'll throw the 1/1 under the bus, and then I'll throw 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You know what? Let's just triple block this, and it'll kill his giant. I think. No, it won't. 3, 4. Nah, yeah, it won't. Oh yeah, it did. Didn't it? I think it did. All right. Well, here's the Hail Mary. And I'm gonna go ahead and pass the turn. If he doesn't do too much damage to us, which he shouldn't, at the end of his turn, there's those tokens. At the end of his turn, he's got 28 tokens. Are you serious? That's a lot of damage. Oh my god. Holy shit. Well, that can't be good. I think he's just gonna attack with everything. So he's got 28 damage at least, which is gonna kill us. Okay, so we're gonna block that. Does that have trample? It doesn't. This thing, I'm not really... I'll take the 16. I think. I think I might be dead this game anyway. But let's try it. Okay, so end of his turn. I'm gonna draw cards. I might as well, man. There we go. Can I gain life, though? This is the thing. Oh yeah, I think I can. I think I can play this. Oh yeah, man. I can play that. And I can play that. And I'm gonna go to combat. I think I'm dead, though. But, you know. So, I gain some life. And then I pass the turn. I get 2 tokens? Yeah, I get 2 tokens. Too little too late, though. Like, he's... Oh, man, he's just got way too many tokens. Yeah, wow, that is insane. Triplicate spirits. Like, he needs any more. Alright, guys, this game's a wash, obviously. So, we'll just let him kill us there. I mean, unless he just decides to attack with one dude, which would be really stupid. I would swing with everything. Just swing with everything. 69, 69. Are you serious? Why wouldn't you just want to win the game here, dude? Like, I really don't get it. That's really silly. That is really, really silly. He's just going for overkill or something, or what? Alright, what do we have in here? We have... We don't have any Palaka worms or anything. We don't have anything that would gain us life. Well, we've got that thing. Okay, so we can gain some life that way. That's what I was thinking. Ah, I can't do this right now anyway. I think I want a Runescar Demon. Or do I play... I can play this. And that's going to leave me with 3, 6. Right? Yeah. I could do that. Gain 7 more life. Oh, and I can still play this, eh? So I'm gonna attack. Is he just missing the fact that he can win here? Yeah, he's gonna block, but it doesn't matter. We still gain the life. So we're up to 11. And how big is this? This is 4, 5, so we have just enough to play it. So I don't want to play that other thing. And we're gonna pass the turn. And we're gonna get 4 tokens. And it's gonna be his turn. And he's gonna get way more tokens. I think he should just attack with everything. The only reason I'm blocking right now is, all right. So I got a response to that. I'm gonna get back. I guess I'm just gonna get back that thing to gain the life. Sack this. Yeah, I had a feeling that was what was gonna happen. So we've got 4 dudes to block with. I mean, if he just attacks with everything, we're dead. But the only reason why I'm blocking is because I have a feeling like he hasn't figured this out yet. Like 56 tokens is enough. Yeah, there you go. There you go. You should have done that like 3 turns ago. Oh my god. Alright guys, on to the final game. That was crazy. That was crazy. Alright guys, we are back for game number 3. And and we're playing against Ebola Dad Gamer 69. Well, hello there, Ebola Dad Gamer 69. Wow. I don't even know what to say. I think I want a new hand. Yeah, this hand's a bit better. A lot better, actually. Now, let's start. It's the most messed up name I've ever seen, man. Really? Well, welcome to Friday Night Magic, Ebola Dad Gamer 69. Say that 5 times fast. Looks like Ebola Dad's playing red. So, yeah. Man, that's really messed up, man.
My name is Wankus Edwards.
That's really messed up. Alright, well, I guess we could just play that.
My name is Wankus Edwards.
I think we're just gonna do that. So we have no more of that. Well, it's nice to see someone with a sense of humor for once, but yeah, and I think that's pushing it a bit far. So we've got our seance, which we can play for 4. We can't play it right now. So why don't we go ahead and play that, and then we'll go ahead and attack. Clearly someone else has been having a much longer day than I have. So anyway, to be honest, I think that's like the first time I've ever seen anyone take advantage of the voice over IP feature within this game. No one really ever talks, which is kind of creepy, but you know, probably better if they're all gonna sound like Ebola Dad over here. So let's go ahead and play a land, and we'll play a seance. And we don't have any creatures that we can seance back right now, but it will definitely come in handy a little bit later on. And I guess for now we can just go ahead and attack. And this is sort of like the staple card in this particular deck. It's something that holds all of the other cards together and really helps to drive the combo forward. Unfortunately, the first 2 games we didn't see that. Red, green, black. Wow, this has got to be some kind of pattern here happening. I don't know if red, green, and black just happens to be amazing in the meta, but look at that. 4/4 flyer doing some damage to our face. Now, I'm not going to be too concerned about that, considering that right there. You know, we can just play that. I probably do want to play this thing first. It's pro white too, so if he leaves it unblocked, untapped rather, he will be able to block our dudes indefinitely here. But let's go ahead and play that, see what else we can seance, because being able to start using seance is good. And we don't have any creatures, and unfortunately the 2 cards that we really needed are also in the graveyard. as is one of our treasured finds, so a little bit unfortunate to that end. But why don't we go ahead and get some of that life back? We might as well start gaining a little bit of life. And if anything, you know, we lose one of these creatures or two and we can just seance them back, which will be nice. So let's do that. We'll go ahead and attack and bring them down to 17. And we are back at 20, which is good. Not too bad. Although Stormbreath Dragon does scare me shitless to some extent. Well, let's see what else he has. Alright, there's another land. Okay. That's actually good because we can start walking in some of our small guys. We can start walking them into that and then just seancing them back for the value. So not bad at all. There's a Palaka Worm, which we cannot play right now. However, we can play the Doubling Season. And you know what? I'm just going to go ahead and attack with that guy. He's going to let it go through because he knows what's coming. The thing is, 1, 2, 3, 4... Is that 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, we'll be able to play the Palaka Worm. And we're going to take 3 damage. That's fine. We're going to get hit for 7. We're going to be gaining a bunch of life back next turn, so I'm really not concerned. We're at 6. He's got 3 cards in hand. We'll play that. Let's play the Palaka Worm, because why not? Let's gain some life. Sweet. We'll just attack with everything. He's probably going to block one of these two, because he probably doesn't want me to gain life, but... Oh, he's just going to let it all through. Okay, well, he's at 11. I mean, if he's got some kind of burn spell, I might be dead here, because I'll be left at 5. But he would be wise to keep this back on defense right now, because I'm going to be swinging in with that Palaka Worm. And I've got lethal on board here. He's got a rest. Okay. That's fine. Is he going to attack? Yep, he is. Alright, so we're down to 6. Told you my math was bad. Shit, there's another seance. You know what, man? Honestly, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop this, and then I'm going to pop a seance later. I think at this point I have to. So let's do it. We can't attack with this thing anyway, so there's no point. We might as well. Wow, there's another one. So that's a pretty good deal. I'll take it. Hopefully he doesn't have too much to play. I feel like he's got sort of like an eggs in one basket. All eggs in one basket strategy happening here. So the Armillary Sphere, that's fine. You can fix your mana. It's okay. You're probably wondering why this thing didn't go boom. It's because it's indestructible. But he's got nothing else, which is amazing. Really good for us. So why don't we go ahead and play a seance. Oh, he's going to pop his Armillary Sphere. Okay. That's fine. I don't think he's... Yeah, he doesn't really have anything for that. So why don't we play this? Get some more land into play. And yeah, why not get that? Sweet. Unfortunately, we did lose our Doubling Season, which kind of sucks. But now we can bring a Palaka Worm back, which will gain us some more life. So why don't we do that? I think now we can stabilize. Excellent. And when this Palaka Worm dies, we're also going to draw a card, which is really good. Like I was saying before, card advantage is like the king in Magic. If you can get any kind of card advantage, it would be good. Dinarova Horror. Okay. Okay. Guess I'll just get rid of that. That's perfectly fine. And why don't we play that again? And I think then we're just going to pass the turn. Yeah, might as well. We'll save this guy back for a blocker. And why don't we get another Palaka Worm? Seems good. Have fun attacking. we're back to 20 now, so we stabilized, which is really good. And we'll see what he has here. Okay. He's gonna get a Palaka Worm. He's gonna make a copy of his Dinrova Horror. Okay. Well, I think I want to get rid of this, honestly. This seems like I'd like to have these, so that's fine. He's not gonna bother attacking. And that thing dies, so we draw a card. Oh no. I thought we drew a card. Okay. Well, that's fine. We just play that again. And shall we treasured find? But what shall we treasured find? I think I want to get this thing back. Let's do that. Let's get this back. Seems good, right? So now we've got that in hand. And again, we'll leave that for blockers. And we will... Should we draw a card? Should we gain some life? I think I'm gonna use these guys, honestly. Because that'll put more stuff in the graveyard that we can use. So that's fine. We'll do that. And then it'll hopefully give us some more land and thin out our deck. There we go. And it'll give us more options for discard if he decides to copy another Dinrova Horror. So there you go. There's the arrest. That's fine. Yeah, that would be smart to put it on that guy. The thing is, though, at this point with this card here, I'm just going to keep recurring a lot of my stuff, and it's going to be very difficult for him to really do anything with it. So let's block with a token, because we might as well. We'll take 4 damage. At this point, he's completely out of gas, though, so this game is as good as ours. We just have to be careful with our plays, and I think I want to use... I think I want to use... I'm not going to draw a card yet. I'm going to use one of these guys. Sweet. And get some more land. Sure. We'll get that. Seems good. Ooh, now that's something. But we can't play this now. Okay, that's fine. We'll be able to play it next turn. We're not going to bother attacking here because there's really no point. We're going to be losing that token anyway. But on his turn, check this out, guys. Gonna gain some life. And now at the end of our turn, as long as he doesn't get rid of this thing, we're gonna be getting a 4/4 Angel, which is awesome. And next turn, once we get this thing into play, we're gonna be getting 2 Angels, which is even better. So we can't go wrong with that. Let's go ahead and block, because we might as well. Then we can reuse him. Or no, he's the token. Never mind. I'm just being stupid. So we take 4 damage, and now we get an Angel. Nice. It's pretty sweet. And why don't we... I don't want to do this yet. Well, let's draw a card. Awesome. Get another treasured find. So we'll play that. And should I treasured find right now? I think I'll do it later. But why don't we go ahead and just attack him with a 4/4, because we might as well. We'll get him down to a respectable 7. And I think then I can treasured find second main, and I can get... What do I want to get? Get another treasured find, yeah. Why don't we get this guy? Gain some life. Make some more Angels. And we can actually play him too. That's amazing. Oh yeah. Sweet. Alright, we'll pass the turn. We'll lose our token. We'll make 2 Angels. And I guess we'll get this guy back. We've got 19 in the library? Yeah, should be fine. And this is it, guys. This is how the deck is supposed to work. It's actually kind of nice that it came together for the final game. But, wow. Okay, we're getting kind of low there, so we gotta... Yeah, he's just been replaced by AI. He knows what's gonna happen. And he's gonna attack? Why would you attack? I guess there's no point, because I'm just gonna block. Yeah. So had I not been able to get rid of his dragon, it would have probably been still very difficult. There's something. Not that I'm too worried. It would have been very difficult to deal with it for sure, especially since it's pro-white. It does... Oh. Oh, isn't that nice? On, we gain some health. It would make a bit of a headache for us to deal with that, but thankfully we got the board clear and we're able to deal with it. So there you go. There's the Grizzlebrand, and this game is pretty much in the books. We're at 28 life, not worried at all. And I don't think we're going to be using his draw ability since we're at like 12 cards. But we might as well attack with the Angel. We'll take him down to 3. And I think next turn we've just got the victory here, so seems pretty good. Let's go ahead and pass the turn here. Alright, off go the tokens. And then we get our 2 Angels. Very nice. I don't want to draw a card. Let's play this dude. We'll be able to tutor for something. Oh my god, we get 2 of them? That is so good. Why don't we get that? And why don't we get another one of those? Why not? This is so funny. Obviously he's not going to attack. Alrighty guys, well that is going to do it for this episode of Friday Night Magic. Thank you so much for joining me. As always, it's been a pleasure. If you've got any of your own deck ideas or ideas for the future, especially with Magic Origins coming up and Magic Duels Origins, make sure to let me know in the comment section below. And your thoughts about this particular deck and strategy, which I think is pretty cool. Hey, it's not everybody's jam, but it is what it is. Let me know in the comment section below what you think. Make sure to hit that like button, and of course, subscribe if you haven't already. It's a big help. It really motivates me to see a few new subscribers every day, and I'm all for you guys. So if you have any comments or questions or concerns, or maybe some ideas for future content, please don't hesitate to let me know, and I'll do my best to oblige. But for now, let's wrap this up in the most over-the-top way we possibly can. And what can we tutor for? Might as well tutor for that thing. Fun, fun, fun. Not like it's really gonna matter, but let's go to combat and win this game, shall we? Alrighty guys, have an amazing weekend. We will see you on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday of next week. Take care, and have a good one. Bye for now.